You keep losing, bro, that can't be fun at all. You so below me, bitch, call you an underdog. I got 100 problems trying to get 100 solved. I'm sipping so much.
Hello, welcome, Devil Sniper here, and yes, we're going to have a longer episode of the West Ham complex. We're going to have a little look around, see what's going on. At this moment in time, we are currently in the car park for the actual Jaffa Cake factory. As you can see, we've laid down all the tarmac for the car park. We've built the warehouse. We've even put in a zebra crossing so you can cross the road safely. That's how considerate we really are. How cool is that? We're going to go inside the warehouse, and basically what you have to imagine in here, these are boxes of Jaffa Cakes waiting to be loaded into a lorry that's sitting at the entrance. This is our forklift truck. This is our Jaffa Cake factory forklift truck, which I think is pretty cool. I thought it just added a little bit of realism, should we say, to the world. But yes, they are basically boxes of Jaffa Cakes that have been made from the factory and are ready to be shipped out. We've even we've even tried playing around with mechanics. As you can see, we've put a little lever in there. All it does is create a little step to go up. We just thought that was just a nice little touch, something to amuse us generally with, to be quite frank. Obviously, this isn't actually finished yet because we have to put in a door somewhere so we can have like a loading bay. I'm not sure where we're going to put that, but yeah, that's still to be done. As I say, the car park had all the tarmac laid down. Excuse me, had all the tarmac laid down, and we just got to put in the individual car parking spaces. A few cars scattered around to make it look busy. And we're going to go in the Jaffa Cake factory. Now, Jaffa Cake factory hasn't really been touched. And yeah, as you can see, I get confused. I was flying around the map and I didn't lower myself down to the bottom, which is a bit noobish. As you see, we haven't done a great deal within the factory. What's actually going to go in the factory is obviously you're going to see a little bit of a production line, some boxes, etc. But you're going to see games within the actual factory. I'm not going to go into too much details because I don't want to give anything away or spoil anything for future episodes. This is basically the counter where you come in, you pay your money to go into Jaffa Cake factory, participate in games. That's the famous Jaffa Cake wall. Basically, football players have been in here. These are basically all pictures of football players. Use your head. Yes, that is Wayne Rooney. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He's visited us. He has visited us, and he signed a poster and he put it up. So, yeah, that is essentially what's inside Jaffa Cake factory at this moment in time. Nothing spectacular, but we've done all the groundwork at the end of the day. It's now just finishing it off, which is, you know, it's the remaining part for Jaffa Cake factory is a simple process. Just finding the time to finish it off, to complete it, to make sure that we get everything we want in there, games-wise, etc. The raised curbstones that you can see basically are going to be where the street lights go. We haven't fitted them in yet at the moment. A lot more. It's just been basic planning, etc. I mean, all the curbs. I think we're keeping all the curbs the same for the moment in time. Obviously, this is the actual estate. It's coming along quite well, to be honest. The estate's coming along really well. I'm so chuffed with the estate. As you can see, Shamak was in just the other day. He started to build his own house. He didn't get too much done because he was doing such an admirable job building. I mean, he was demolishing road, putting road in. It was fantastic. Really done a good amount of work for us, which I was really chuffed with, and it is greatly appreciated. So Shamak will be coming back in, obviously, because he needs to finish his house off, and he wants to do a few more bits and pieces, which is really cool. This is Lazy Bugger 99. He built his house, but he's even put in a nice little letterbox, which I thought was really cool. Just adds that little bit, you know, that touch of class. He's got his driveway leading right up to the front of his house. You go into his house, and again, you know, he's built his house. He just hasn't done any interior work on it, which is all cool because, again, Lazy Bugger was so brilliant, and he done an admirable job of doing so much, you know, putting down the tarmac for us. I know I refer to it as tarmac. He putting down the wall in the roads and doing a lot of building for us, helping with the hotel, making sure we got that literally encaved and we've got a fresh canvas to work in. Same with Dr. Z. Great guy. I mean, he really did get an absolute shift on with the road by the Jaffa Cake factory. I mean, there was literally all I'd done is just put the two lines on each side, the line in the middle, so they knew exactly what they had to work with. And they absolutely bombarded it. And again, he managed to build his house. He actually built a lower level, which he's decked out in diamond, which is a little bit swag. And again, he didn't get the time to actually decorate within his house, but I like his house. I think it's fantastic, and it just shows that, you know, the guys didn't come in just purposely to build a house. They came in and done some solid work. All the people who have been involved so far have been absolutely exceptional, and I thank you guys for donating your time to help us with the West Ham complex. It does mean a great deal to me and Boom. It's quite weird how people are so willing to give up, a good few hours of their day just to help us build in this world. It's fantastic. This is the Jaffa Mart. As you can see, it's still in the preparation stage. Basically, Boom got all the lower levels sorted out. He's got the actual office for the Jaffa Mart sorted out. I think he's got the loading bay done with the lorry there, but we haven't managed to finish the actual shop because the Jaffa Mart is a shop, and the sign that you saw says Jaffa Mart. That's actually going to be in the shop. That's like the back of the store. This is like the loading area. Obviously, we've got to put lots of boxes in here. We've got to put some light systems in there so you can see what's going on. There's the lorry that's backed on to unload and etc. Drop off products. Coincidentally, they're dropping off Jaffa cakes. Now, you're probably thinking, why didn't they just walk them across? No, that defeats the whole bloody object. Let's waste fuel. Let's make sure that we deplete the ozone layer. Big lorries kicking up loads of diesel. That's what we need. That's what we want. This is a game that Boom has made. It's going to be a game that you guys can come in and participate in. We are actually going to be holding world championships within the world. Yes, we're going to have so many games within the world. I can't stress how much work there is to do. In fact, there is so much that we're putting in this world. We are actually going to extend the world. And we have already started to extend the world with Boom. And Boom has basically made a creative world as well. He's already put in a couple of games. Not 2 games now. I think it's 3 games he's put in. Yeah, he's put 3 games in there already. I think he's finished 2 of them. And we were working on one last night, being Friday. This is a Saturday video. We were working on one last night. And I think that's nearly finished. I'm not 100% sure if he wants to tweak a few bits and pieces. But as I say, there's going to be so many games. This is going to be an interactive world. We're going to hold subscriber championships, subscriber tournaments. It's going to be absolutely hilarious. This world is going to extend, of course, the life of FIFA 13, because I don't think it'll be finished by the end of FIFA 13, because the plans for the stadium are absolutely disgusting. It's just disgusting. It really is. So it's going to go into FIFA 14 as well. Hence why we're doing these videos on the side, and we will be working, obviously, bits and pieces bits and pieces into the West Ham career mode. Speaking of which, episode 25 will be going up today, Saturday, and episode 26 will be going up tomorrow on Sunday, and it will be actually incorporating something absolutely fantastic from this world, which you won't be able to see until Sunday in episode 26. You won't be able to see the surprise until episode 26. I'm not going to tell you whereabouts it is in the video, but there's going to be a huge surprise coming, and I've got to say, when I saw it finished, I was absolutely gobsmacked, and it was just testament of the work and dedication that Boom has already put into this world. I'm not going to take any credit for it, for anything. At the end of the day, the people who put in all the time and effort have been the subscribers. Let me just get my little list of names of the subscribers and Boom, who have done a huge amount of work. And that's, by the way, that was my 5-a-side pitch and my changing rooms in my mansion. How cool is that, McVitie's? I freaking love you guys. So, Hammers 865, Divine Spartans, Leo 1001, Fars. Speaking of Fars, you're going to see some of Fars' handiwork over here. This guy is fucking immense. The dude has got so much fucking imagination, just whipping these up in absolutely no time at all. I tell you what, I think he put Master Chief up in about 10 minutes. It was ridiculous. 1 minute I just saw this thing, this line of black and a little bit of green. I was thinking, what is he doing? And I flew away and I started doing something. I came back, it was literally 10 minutes and there was a Master Chief, and it took me by surprise. I was like, what the fuck? As you can see, Hammers 865 has put Nolan 4 on the floor. He's also put West Ham United. That's going to be to do with aerial view and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Obviously, we've extended the actual maze. Obviously, the maze is going to be a game. That's going to be quite cool. We're going to be changing that up as well so people don't get too used to it. But as I was saying, yeah, Hammers 865, Divine Spartans, Leo 1001, Fars, Lazy Bugger 99, CG Miniman 97, aka Shamak, and Dr. Z. Thank you ever so much for all the time you guys have given. A few of you haven't actually signed the wall. Basically, this is the subscribers wall. When you come into the world just to look about and not build, you'll be able to put your plaque in here and say, I was here, and sign it how you want. Obviously, as long as you put the date in, so we all know when people come in. And eventually we're going to fill those walls up, hopefully make lots of walls and have lots of people in this world, either building or just coming to visit and have a look around. It'd be really cool. Obviously, I just want to say, Ashless, don't panic, mate. I will be sending you a message again. Obviously, I invited Ashless into the world, but Oh, good God, what's wrong with me? For fuck's sake today. He actually, it was his birthday, so understandably he declined, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to get him into the world because it's pretty cool. So I hope you had a good birthday, mate. Hope you got everything you wanted, and I look forward to seeing your world. But yes, honestly, episode 26 of the West Ham career mode is going to bring something into the actual integrated into career mode. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait for it. It is absolutely, to be honest with you, the size of it is gargantua. I can't believe Boom done it in such a quick period of time, but I tell you what, it's an absolute showpiece for me. I absolutely love it. There is so much more to come. We haven't even started to plan the airport, the beach resort. Oh my God, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I don't want to spoil it too much. I want to keep bringing you the content, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. But I'm personally going to go into Leo's house, sit down and watch the awesome TV show. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to chillax and watch the pig and sheep on TV. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, show your appreciation however you want to. Be it a comment, be it a like. Thanks guys, and I will catch you later.